The Franklin and Marshall Diplomats started off the month of November back at home in a Centennial Conference matchup against the Susquehanna Crusaders out of Selinsgrove. F&M was 4-3, 3-2 in the Centennial Conference. Susquehanna came in at 1-6, 1-5 in the Centennial. Susquehanna started off with a 3-and-out, and Tyler Pollock breaks through on the right side of the line and blocks a punt. Nick Porcelli pounces on top of it, recovering it for the touchdown. The Diplomats went up 7-0 with 12 minutes remaining in the first. The Crusaders responded with a Pat Murtha 2-yard touchdown run to tie up the score at 7 before E.J. Schneider responds with a 1-yard touchdown run of his own with 9:16 left to go in the second quarter, putting up F&M 14-7. That capped off a 6-play, 46-yard drive in which Frank Stromolo had 45 yards on 5 carries. The Diplomats' defense held on a failed 4th-down-and-2 attempt on the Susquehanna next drive that started off an 8-play, 59-yard drive, ending with a 19-yard touchdown pass from Schneider to Gallagher on the tight end throwback across the formation. A 4-play, 52-yard drive, which resulted in a Susquehanna field goal, cutting the deficit to 21-10 going into the half. Starting off the third quarter, there was a long drive by the Crusaders, 10 plays, 65 yards, resulting in a Joe Dorsey completed pass to Denzel Walker for the 18-yard touchdown grab. 10:42 remaining in the third quarter. F&M fumbled the ensuing kickoff, and that led to a 30-yard field goal to cut the deficit to 1 at 21-20. But on the Diplomats' next possession, they mounted a 10-play, 89-yard drive that lasted 5 minutes and 30 seconds and ended up with a 4-yard touchdown run by E.J. Schneider, who scampered off to the right side to put F&M out in front 28-20 with 2:10 left to go in the third quarter. On the Crusaders' next drive, which went 7 plays and 65 yards, Mark Rosenbaum found Denzel Walker open in the end zone for a 13-yard touchdown grab on 2nd down and 11. They failed the 2-point conversion, but F&M was out in front 28-26 with 14:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. On the ensuing F&M possession on 1st down and 10 from the F&M 25, E.J. Schneider found Jordan Zachary for 53 yards all the way down to the Susquehanna 22-yard line, and Schneider hit McGann for 20 more yards to get on the doorstep at the Susquehanna 2. Frank Stromolo follows that play with a 2-yard touchdown plunge, scoring on 1st and goal on the second effort, giving F&M a comfortable 35-26 lead. The Crusaders would not quit. They responded with a 43-yard field goal on the next possession to cut the lead to 35-29. But F&M followed it up with a long drive that led to a Jordan Zachary 13-yard touchdown catch at the pylon on 3rd down and 2, bringing the Diplomats' lead out to 41-29 with 2:42 remaining in regulation. That drive lasted 12 plays and 59 yards, taking 6 minutes and 26 seconds off of the clock. On the next Susquehanna drive, Will Howell scored a 11-yard touchdown on the catch from Mark Rosenbaum on 1st and 10, cutting the Diplomat lead to 41-36 with 1:39 left to go. Susquehanna had one last gasp effort at their own 20-yard line with just 17 seconds left to go. They were unable to complete it deep to get into scoring range. With no timeouts left on the clock, the final horn sounded. The Diplomats came away with the win, advancing their record to 5-3 overall, 5-2 in the Centennial Conference. Next week, they will take it back on the road to take on the reigning Centennial Conference champion Johns Hopkins Blue Jays down in Baltimore.